our congregational meeting to order. Mike Stone, who is our clerk, do we have a quorum? We do. Thank you. Let us open this meeting with prayer. Holy and gracious one, we are moving from a time of worship into a time of being the church, of reflecting and giving thanks for those who have served as elders and deacons, and now those who are knowing that call and are either beginning a new term or continuing. We thank you for the ways your Spirit moves in us and among us, that we might do your work in the world. Amen. A reminder about this congregational meeting that only those who are members may vote. Nominations from the floor are permitted if the person you're nominating has agreed in advance. I would now like to invite Ralph Purdy to come forward. He has been the co-chair of the nominating committee.
Good morning. In just a few moments, I'll be giving you the names that our nominating committee came up with for elders, deacons, and at-large members. But first, I want to thank our present nominating committee who have done a fine job. Jenny Schultz and I have served as co-chair, and other members of the current nominating committee are Laurel Stevenson, Dave Berta, Mary Pritchard, Mary Breeze, and ex officio, Cynthia, and Mike Stone. Thank you all very much. Now I'm going to read names of the deacons in session and nominate the at-large members. As I read your name, would you please stand up? Okay, among deacons, Marcia Deswart, Dinah McClure, Sherry Burns, Laurel Stevenson, Sandy Muirhead, Gwen Truex, Sura Stoney, and Dory Crawford. And session members, Leslie Purdy, Mary Pritchard, Lynn McDermott, Dan Crawford, and Bill Schultz. And at-large members of the nominating committee, Linda Adams, Lisa Olson, Steve Astle, and Perry Hansen. Are there any nominations from the floor? Hearing none, I call for the vote. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed say no. Any abstentions? The motion is accepted. I'll turn the chair back to Cynthia.
Thank you to all who have responded to the call to serve. I want to thank those who have completed their time to serve and invite you to stand if you are here. Susan, those who have been serving on the session and are stepping down are Susan Bryant, Lisa Olson, Lorna Wirtz. And the deacons who have been serving and stepping down are Barbara Haim and Judy Lundquist. Thank you to each one of them for their faithful serving and leadership in the church. I invite you to stay for just a few more moments. I'm going to close this meeting of the congregation. And then our bylaws and the state require us to have a brief corporation meeting, so we're going to do that next, also very brief. Do I hear a motion to adjourn the congregational meeting? Second. Let us close with prayer. Holy and gracious God, we do thank you for each person who has served in the past this year and the past 3 years on the session and Board of Deacons. And we thank you for those who have responded to the call to serve now going forward for these next terms. Equip each person with the gifts and skills and love and compassion that they will need to lead your church and care for one another. Amen. And now I introduce Marcia DeSwart. She is co-moderator of the Deacons, and she is president of the corporation.
The meeting of the corporation is called to order. Is there a quorum? Good. First Presbyterian Church is a religious corporation organized under the corporate code of the state of California. We are legally required to hold an annual meeting and to elect officers. According to our bylaws, the moderator of deacons, who will be elected at the next deacons meeting, is president of the corporation. The clerk of session, currently Michael Stone, is the secretary, and the chair of the finance committee, who will be Lynn McDermott, is treasurer. Are there any questions about this? I move that we accept the moderator of the deacons, who will be elected in about a week, Michael Stone to be secretary, Lynn McDermott to be treasurer of the corporation. Is there a second to this motion? All in favor, please say yes. Any opposed, please say no. Don't you dare. The motion passes. Is there a motion to adjourn? Is there a second? All in favor say yes, any opposed say no. The motion is passed and this meeting is adjourned.
I forgot to do one thing. The session gave me a captain's hat a while back when we were doing our sailing church. So as your captain, you are dismissed. D-Doc.